And it's Christmas for the world, but Good Governance Day for the Modi government. The decision to mark this day in this fashion has created a huge controversy, but that has not stopped the centre from planning big events for the day that coincide with Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee's birthday. Now, starting with the Prime Minister, he will be in his constituency Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh to kick off the Good Governance Day. Modi will attend a number of programs during his 5-hour visit. He will be honouring educationalist Madan Mohan Malviya at the Banaras Hindu University. The government conferred the Bharat Ratna on the Hindu Mahasabha leader, remember. He will also be visiting, Modi that is, will be visiting the Assi Ghat to inspect the progress of cleanliness drive launched by him only last month. This will be followed by another foundation stone laying event at the BHU. Now, Modi has tweeted on Christmas Day early this morning. He says, and I quote, "Merry Christmas to everyone around the world. May this day enhance the spirit of harmony, peace and brotherhood in society. Development and good governance are the only ways ahead." All right, and for more on what is actually happening in Varanasi, remember Modi is expected to reach there anytime between 10 and 10:30. We have our correspondent Preeti Chaudhary joining us with all the latest. Very good morning to you, Preeti. Just take us through what really are the preparations in the Prime Minister's constituency. Are they also celebrating good governance?
Well, very good morning, Sanket, and Merry Christmas to you. But Banaras, well, it's all the day of good governance here. And like you pointed out, the Prime Minister is supposed to land here anytime between 10 to 10:30. I see that highly improbable because there's a heavy blanket of fog in Varanasi today morning. Where I am, it's supposed to be the first pit stop for the Prime Minister. And the reason that why he's coming here, and every time he comes here, the first thing he says is, and it's very endearing to the people of Banaras, he says that I'm not coming here in the capacity of a Prime Minister. He came here on the 7th of last month, but in the capacity of an MP of your of your city. So that's the first thing that he's always said. But like I said, extremely cold morning here this Christmas morning, and the SPG right now right behind me. I'll ask my camera person Pinaki to just get you a sense of what's taking place right outside the Kashi Hindu Vishwavidyalaya, the Banaras Hindu University. You know, all through last night, the lights had just about gone off 20 minutes back. The entire BHU was actually lit up, and the reason why, Sanket, is that the founder, Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya, has been chosen alongside the former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee to be conferred the highest civilian honour. So the entire BHU was lit up. It was, and just about 20 minutes ago, the lights have gone off. I'll also show you security in place here. When we came last month, we really did think that there was heightened security for the Prime Minister, something we never seen before. But right on the back of the Peshawar attacks, what we are witnessing is unprecedented. Since the morning, there have been sanitation operations which are being conducted. You can see troops from the Rapid Action Force right behind me there. We've been speaking to the SPG here, and they are very particular that for the first time they're going to the media, which is usually allowed to even get a little bit of a glimpse of the Prime Minister, is going to be kept away. They're trying to, in whatever little way they can, sanitize the area because so many people have already started lining up. Once again, I want to ask Pinaki to show you. You can see the dog squad there. The bomb squad right now just sanitizing the area. You can see that happen right here. So this is the first pit stop to give you a brief itinerary on what the Prime Minister, the MP of Varanasi, has in store for the city here. So he's going to come right here. You can see the statue of Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya. He is going to get up there and garland the statue, and that also coming on the day of the birth anniversary of Pandit Mohan Malviya. And the biggest part of that also would be that his grandson would be alongside the Prime Minister. And it was only yesterday when we were speaking to Girdhar Malviya, the first thing he said was that it was the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, when he was the Prime Minister contestant candidate for the BJP, who actually honoured his grandfather. The UPA, even though Pandit Malviya has been 4 times the party president of the Congress, never quite recognized the work of Pandit Malviya, and it was only that Narendra Modi came here when he came to campaign and garlanded the statue of Pandit Malviya. It was only then that the UPA woke up. You know, if we can refresh our viewers' memory, just about a month after Narendra Modi had come here, right here, and garlanded this particular statue, Rahul Gandhi had also come and done the same. So the Girdhar Malviya would be alongside the Prime Minister. From here on, he's going to cut across to the Assi Ghat. He done this last month, where he kick-started the Swachh Bharat Andolan in his own constituency. And you know, Sanket, you've also been to Banaras, and we all know that cleanliness, of all the beauty, the splendor of Varanasi, cleanliness is not one of its biggest virtues. So what we do know is also last night, the administration has been, keeping up this whole cold winter nights, the last 2 nights, and trying to clean up the Assi Ghat. And let me tell you, it looks spectacular. We'll have Anjana with us a short while from there on. But Sanket, Preeti, that's the latest what we're getting in. Yeah.
Yes, Preeti, before I let you complete over there, the one thing perhaps that Narendra Modi will find it very hard to do in his constituency is to actually have this cleanliness drive going in full swing. I mean, we saw how the Assi Ghat was being cleaned up. We know that, cleanliness is not really the forte of Varanasi, but then things have to change. We have a Prime Minister who insists on change. But as far as good governance is concerned, and we now have Anjana also, Anjana, as far as good governance is concerned, fog is one thing that Narendra Modi is not being able to govern, and we can see that behind the frame of Preeti as well as in your frame. Just take us through what is happening at Assi Ghat at this moment. I believe there was a massive cleanliness drive, as Preeti describes. It was looking quite beautiful and spectacular yesterday. But are the CCTV cameras operational, which was a big nightmare last time?
Yeah, very interestingly, Sanket, as you said, usually you have very lazy mornings here in Varanasi. But I'll just take you around and our viewers, just to give them a feel of this early morning. It's absolutely foggy out here, and visibility is very low. And probably for a place like Varanasi, which they say is very lazy early in the mornings, and a Christmas morning for most of our viewers right now who are tucked in bed warmly, Varanasi is up and about. Also on this side, I'll request my cameraman Ashok Banod to show you, security forces have started coming in. So you can get a feel of how after the entire cleaning, though the cleaning or not cleaning is not very visible right now, but you can see how the security forces are slowly just coming into Assi Ghat. Things are ready, and also on that table, if you can barely see, maybe you can see everything for the Aarti has been laid out. So you know that these are the preparations that are happening early morning over here. Last night cleaning and the last few nights have not been very good for the administration here, but that's because Varanasi and its administration has a habit of sleeping. So probably every time the PM comes on these visits, they would just get up and probably just put up a nice face. But then beyond that, it's for the Prime Minister to see. Varanasi knows this. Varanasi knows
Anjana, if you could just take us through, what really is the event that will be performed at the Assi Ghat. What really is the Prime Minister expected to do at the Assi Ghat?
Yeah. This is the Assi Ghat, Sanket, just behind me, and then just beyond this, if you go up the stairs, that's not possible to show you. There's a road here that goes to a Jagannath Mandir. What is known as of now is that there's a gully there that he's going to choose, which he's going to clean with himself. But if you remember in Delhi, the way Narendra Modi did it, Sanket, he knows probably there's already a recce done of which are the gullies that he should actually be visiting, not the clean, because if he already tells the administration, I'm sure that street, that gully is going to be totally clean. But Banaras is the part, a whole, you can say, a group of these little gullies over here, and if he chooses to get into one that the administration has not visited or imagined, it's going to be a difficult time for them. But that's one of the biggest things he's about to be doing here. Maybe a little program. Also, if you can just see this part and show it to our viewers, Sanket. Very interestingly, this is the place in Assi Ghat town where they hold Subahe Banaras. This is a program that begins very early. It's a cultural program that they do almost every day. 5:30. Some of these girls come here. Yoga is performed. A lot of chanting of hymns and all that is done around here every day. So, but we'll have some little cultural program, a little aarti or something for the Prime Minister, but not the regular aarti that you see in the evening here. So, as of now, this is what is known.
Okay, so a big cultural program that has been lined up for the Prime Minister, of course, if the fog permits, because if your frames are anything to go by, Preeti as well as Anjana, it's completely smoked out at this moment in Varanasi. We'll of course keep coming back to you as you get us all the latest updates. As Preeti tells us, there could be a slight delay because of the foggy conditions in northern India.